After the struggling ELL student has been identified, the school counselor can then work with these students in order to build their coping skills toolbox. This is, of course, a metaphorical toolbox where the students keep in mind the positive coping skills that they have been taught. Having these coping skills all in one place, metaphorically, in their minds, may help the students realize how many resources they have right at their fingertips when they begin to feel upset, frustrated, depressed, angry, or anxious. Deep breathing is the most accessible of these coping skills. Everyone has to breathe, and when deep breathing, a person does so in a way that aids in calming down the mind and the body. A person simply takes in a deep breath through their nose while counting to 4, and then they exhale through their mouth. This process can be repeated as many times as needed. Progressive muscle relaxation involves tensing one muscle group at a time and holding them as tight as you can for a count of 3, and then relaxing these muscles for a count of 3. The person does this 3 times on each muscle group, and then they move on to the next, repeating this tensing and relaxation process. Butterfly taps are when an individual crosses their arms and lays a hand on each side of their chest. Then, they alternate tapping their hands on the chest until they are calm. This repetitive motion aids individuals in concentrating on something else other than their negative feelings, which will in turn calm them down. Talking to somebody, especially someone who is an identified support system for the student, can provide comfort to a struggling ELL student. Journaling, even if it's in the student's native language, provides a unique outlet for these students, which can also aid in their transitions. Getting involved in an activity helps to prevent social isolation, and it helps students to develop social interactions and peer support systems. Finally, drawing, painting, dancing, singing, or other art therapies are positive coping skills that can provide an outlet for students experiencing any culture shock symptoms. And a video is also provided to further explain what goes into a coping skills toolbox.